Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be talking about my Make-A-Wish trip to Walt Disney World. A little bit backstory: at the age of 12 I got really sick. At first we thought it was the flu. I was sick through the whole month of December, so by Christmas Day my cousin noticed that I wasn't breathing right, so my parents took me to the ER, and from there we found out that I had pneumonia. I was transferred to a hospital in Tarzana, California, where I had surgery almost immediately to remove the fluid that was building up in my lungs. So from there, like I said, I was in the hospital about a month. After that, when I was sent home, my doctor had called us and told us that she had recommended me for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. A little while after that, we had some wish granters come to our house, and they told me that I can wish for 3 things and one of them would be granted. So the first one I wished for was a shopping spree because, you know, 12-year-old girl, what are you gonna do? I loved shopping. The second one was to meet a celebrity. I think I wished to meet Ashley Simpson or Jesse McCartney. I was in love with Jesse McCartney at the time. And then the third one was the trip to Disney World, and that's the one that was granted. So upon arrival, that trip was awesome. We were there for about a week or so. We got to go to non-Disney parks as well. But from what I remember, I had more of a blast at the Disneyland Resort than the other parks because they were very brief, and we went to all the parks at Disney World. The first park that I loved going to the most was Epcot. There was more to do, a bunch of countries. At the time, they had this thing going on for kids that you can make a mask and you would get a stamp for every country that you stopped at. And I also got to meet some characters along the way. For that one, I got to eat Japanese food for the first time, so I used chopsticks for the first time, which was really cool. I was very determined to use chopsticks the whole meal, and which was very difficult because eating rice with chopsticks was not easy. And from there we just went around the world, and at the age of 12 I thought that was the only way I was going to be able to see all these beautiful countries in a theme park. The second park that I liked going to was the Animal Kingdom. I loved the safari. I thought that was really cool, and to see all the animals up close in person that I thought I would never get to see in person. The rides were cool. This trip was about 14 years ago. I think I was 13 at the time. So a lot has changed since then. The last time I had gone, I think Exploration Everest was just being built. So I didn't get a chance to go on that one yet. We went to a show called Tarzan Rocks, and that was really cool. It was like watching the movie, except live on stage and with all the acrobatics. The next park was Hollywood Studios that we went to. I really liked that one. They had the Aerosmith Rock and Roller Coaster, which they don't have here in California. That ride was pretty awesome. They have Tower of Terror at that park, and I absolutely love that ride. So when California got rid of that one in exchange for Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, I was very sad because I had loved that ride. It was one of my favorite movies growing up. And then Magic Kingdom was the last park. I had been to that one before, a few years prior. I really liked that one. We got to eat at the restaurant the last time. For this trip, we got just to go on the regular rides that were there. Like I said, it's been 14 years, so I don't really remember all the rides that they had there. I'm sure now it's completely different. But we stayed at Give Kids the World Village, which was a Wish kid and family only resort, which I liked. Everybody there were volunteers, so nobody got paid to do anything. Everything inside the compound is free. So the restaurant, the ice cream parlor, movie theater, arcade, everything was completely free. We lived in like a little condo for that week. It was amazing. The people there, the volunteers, were absolutely wonderful. They made you feel like you were just a regular kid, not someone who was really sick or had gone through a really tough sickness. The cast members there at the Disneyland Resort were amazing. They made me feel like a princess. I just had the most wonderful time there. It made me feel very happy to not feel like people were walking on eggshells around me because I had been sick. It was truly the best time I've ever had. I hope to go back one day to give Kids of the World, to volunteer my time, and then maybe hit the parks after, since it's been many years since I've gone and I want to see how all the changes have been. I hope to do that one day. The wait list is very long, so I hope to put my name on that wait list soon and see how it goes from there. Well, that's the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.